Hey everybody, Allison Gardner here, and I am very excited for our application video to talk about the 3 pieces of homework that I gave you. The first piece of homework was to write out your action steps of your first goal, your first dream of what you want to go into. The second was do you see success in your life? Do you actually think that that's something that you're going after and that you see and recognize in your life? And third, have you picked your song? Because those 3 things are going to be very important in today's video and in this application. So today is, I guess you could call it the application to start making success, to start making your way towards success. So the first one, maybe you sat down and you started writing out your action steps and you're like, I don't actually know how to get here. This is why I've never gotten here before. That's totally fine. That totally makes sense, because a lot of times our dreams are dreams because we don't know how to get there. So I want you guys to think about that dream that you're working towards and reverse engineer what it is that you want to accomplish. So if your goal is to get a house with a 2-car garage, what is the step that happens right before you get that house with a 2-car garage? And then you go backwards and you think, okay, so then what's the step right before that? And you work your way back to where you are today. The other option is that you do lots of research. Get online, go to the library, get a book, and kind of, if you want to be making more money, read books about money. If you want to build a YouTube channel, watch a lot of videos about how to build a YouTube channel, because they're everywhere. So think of what it is you want and then start thinking, where are places that you can look? Is there someone that you can talk to? Because there are a lot of people in the world who, once they find out you have a dream, want to do whatever they can to help you, want to give you information, want to mentor you, want to help you. So start thinking about who you could talk to so that you can start those 3 to 4 action steps. And an action step is just, what am I going to do today to be another step closer to this goal than I was today or than I was yesterday? So kind of get those thinking. Second, is your brain wired to see success? Because if it's not, it is going to be a whole lot harder to reach your goal, because like I was saying in your last video, our brain releases dopamine when we see good things happening. And so we need to be consciously tracking good things. And this can happen it can happen in a myriad of ways. But the 2 that I'll tell you are, first, have a sheet that says my accomplishments 1 through 10. And every day before you go to bed, write down 1 or 2 things that happened for you that day. And then at the end of a week, you'll have 10 things that you've done showing what you've accomplished. So that when you get discouraged, because we've already talked about this, when we're working to upgrade our life, when we're working to become something new, our mind brings up a lot of stuff to stop us. So when doubt comes up, you can look at that accomplishment sheet and see your 1 through 10 and know you're making progress. If you would like the sped up version of this, and what I do at this point is I journal 10 to 15 minutes every night. I just have a notebook, and it's my dreams notebook. And I write the date, and I just talk about things that I saw, things that I accomplished, stuff that happened, so that I'm always making progress forward, because my brain's like, whoa, so many exciting things are happening. I'm going to keep doing this so that I can keep seeing those results. So that's how you train your brain to see success. So that's number 2. And then number 3, have you found that song? My song, I have 2 songs. One is Coincidence. I'll put a link down below. That's just my get up and groove song, and it makes me really happy. And when we dance, when we listen to uplifting music, it helps our brain release a lot of stress and a lot of tension so that we can kind of unlock our vision to see the success. My other song is Seagulls by Bad Lip Reading. Absolutely love them. So those are my 2 kind of get happy songs. So find some so that when good things happen, when you get 19 subscribers on YouTube, or when you are finally able to kind of make that mind shift that you've been waiting to for a long time, you turn on that song and you dance. You totally get into it, invite some friends, and just have a party. We underestimate the power of celebration and of really rejoicing in good things that happen. Because when we celebrate and when we rejoice, we open up parts of ourselves that hard work can sometimes close down. So you open yourself up to see more success and to be more motivated to keep moving forward. So I hope these videos have been helpful this week. I hope that you are making steps towards your goal, that you really are writing down action steps. It's not enough to just have them in your head. You write them down, because as we know, when you write things down, you quantify it for your brain and you tell your brain that it's important. So let's go ahead, tell our brains that our dreams are important, and let's create something amazing in our lives today. And I will see you guys next week for our next technique. And next week, I'm so excited, we are starting empowerment techniques, how to help you guys really love yourself and love who you can become. And I'm so excited for them. And I'll see you guys next week on the flip side to the brighter side of life. Bye!